It's alive! Hi, everybody. It's Cover Slingers Showdown time again, with the theme being in the mouth of a monster. So expect lots of slavering beasts on the covers. Talking of slavering beasts, joining me on the channel today to sling some comics. Now, there is a fabled monster in cryptozoology called the Mongolian Death Worm. Not to be confused with this slinger, who's a comic bookworm. It's Norman! Hello!
Hey, welcome.
No relation to the Death Worm, at least I don't think so. Face of a
Virgin
monster.
Slinger.
Face of a monster, it's Comic Mag Musings. He's got a monster big mouth. It's Metarog.
True.
And the answer to what happens when humans and Sasquatch mate, it's Rosko.
Welcome back, Rosko.
Welcome back, Rosko.
The intervention has already started.
How is Mummy or Daddy Sasquatch? Which one is it? I'm not too sure. And the scores coming out the mouth of our monster judge, Matilda Mother Monster Gothika. Hey!
And our monster master of ceremonies, Gray the Grinch.
I'll be keeping my monster in my trousers as I do every week on this show. But if you want to join my OnlyFans, you can.
I don't think we have to worry. It's probably dead.
Anyone have a one of those magnifying glasses?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Don't forget the tweezers.
Yeah, exactly. You still can.
Anyway.
Don't forget the tweezers.
Anyway, enough of your fantasies about my manhood, guys. Let's move on with the first comic book. I know you've dreamt about it long into the night, but let's just move on with comics now, please.
Okay. So I'm a comic bookworm, right?
That's it.
Yeah, I'm a comic bookworm, so I gotta start with my cousin.
Ooh.
I gotta start with my cousin.
Yep, there's a wormer there. There's some kind of worm beast.
It's called Tiny.
Take it out of the bag,
Cousin
Mama.
Tiny.
Yeah,
Take it out of the bag.
take it out of the glary bag,
Take
mate.
it out of the bag. Okay.
Points off, Matilda. He's obviously never watched this show before. He's got no idea what he's doing. So points off for that. Just to start with. That's punishment.
It's hey, you gotta give a newbie some handicap here, guys.
We will.
Ooh.
Well, as a cripple, I will allow it.
Look at all the stuff in that mouth. Holy
Yeah,
smokes.
look at all that
Something
stuff in the mouth of monster.
Let's leave Nauman out of it and focus on the cover, shall we?
Peter, come in.
Blimey.
Kirby monsters. Can't beat them.
Yeah, Kirby goodness.
Oh, yeah, it's a Kirby, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of those Kirby's, Matilda. We're not wild about some
Yeah,
of them.
you can tell by the face.
Looks like he's even eating like metal and stuff. Oh,
Is
my.
that man wearing a skirt or does his pants just get very torn?
His pants have got torn.
Yeah, they go shirtless back then. They used to go shirtless back then.
He cuts his
Yeah.
He
It
might
was
be
an
eating
informal-
metal.
Okay,
man,
not
Rosko.
bad, not bad, not bad at all.
Very good.
It's a good 7. It's a nice start.
Yeah.
Boom.
There you go, Nauman. You got them below you now. You can pound them all you want here.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
no-
Mr. Metarog's up first today.
No, it's just the way it comes up. That's it just happens sometimes. It always seems to be the new person who's not been on before always seems to go first. I don't know how it happens, but that's just it seems to be how it happens. But never mind.
She's
It's a trial.
That tent
Might as well
first.
be a tradition.
Yeah, it's a trial by fire. No, I
By
just
the
thought-
way, that's not Roscoe's twin brother. That's Rosko. The lack of hat confused us too.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Should I put a hat on? Is it messing people up?
It's
No,
not like
it's
that.
It's good. We
We're
like it.
surviving.
Give me a
We're
gap
surviving.
between the two. That's all.
Let's see how Narman's little worm measures up with Matilda.
Hey, it fits his channel name. I like that. He
It does, it does.
He made a correlation. And now that's a scary one. Just a huge mouth after you already swallowing everything.
Yeah.
I love it. 10.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh,
blimey.
that
Blimey.
PayPal must have went through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then let's go
Yeah,
to.
barely anyone has my PayPal. I don't get any shekels for this.
No shekels.
You're
no
all
gilded.
against us Jews.
We have, because Matilda demanded it, Eerie number 90.
Oh.
All right, yeah.
And
No.
we've got the finishing remnants of a bone in this monster's mouth.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. Fair enough.
You can barely see the mouth, but okay.
It was definitely in
all
his
those
mouth,
teeth,
though. It was
Roger,
definitely in
I
his
suspect if you were
mouth.
facing that creature, you wouldn't
Yeah.
be so glib, sir.
Looks like outside of the mouth, not inside of the mouth.
If I was facing that creature, he would be dead.
Do lizards eat meat?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
some insects
they-
and stuff. They kind of
insects,
meat,
yeah.
and they insectivores rather than
They
carnivores.
eat
But,
insects and
well, the what do you call it? The
So do I. Mr.
Komodo
Kyle.
dragon eats meat. The Komodo dragon
Yeah,
eats
some do.
Oh yeah,
deer
there's
and
a
stuff
huge
like
one.
that.
But these are
Yeah.
supposed to be monsters, so they eat anything.
Exactly.
All right, so
Right.
great looking cover, Bill. Great looking cover. But I want to see
It is indeed.
Looks like he already bit
the
into
categories
that.
in the mouth, and that's
It's
kinda
outside
like
of the mouth,
protruding
right?
out of the mouth.
No,
Yeah,
that's
but-
in the
Well,
mouth.
he's inside. It's
Thank you.
half inside, half outside.
That's inside
It's-
the mouth. Yep.
It's got,
See?
as
I
far as I'm
follow the
concerned,
rules to
yeah.
a T.
it's got something inside its mouth. I mean,
It
Narman
does,
didn't have
it
anything.
does.
There was something in
Not
there, but you know,
in
just
the
you can
mouth.
look
You don't
into
see
the
in
mouth.
the mouth.
So yeah.
No, Mr. Nauman's cover, there was a lot of people inside the mouth. They're just-
Yeah, you can see some kind of dark
Something like
shapes,
that.
couldn't
In
you?
the mouth.
Yeah.
Inside
Yeah.
the mouth.
Something, yeah.
I can see
Yeah.
some dark shapes in there, but I couldn't tell if it was
I
people
mean,
or what
if
it was.
somebody's
Yeah.
smoking a cigarette, you could say you're not going to say, "Oh, that's in the," that's inside the mouth.
Mm.
That's just
Mm,
hanging
No,
there.
no,
No, but you'd say
I
you-
didn't interpret it as
Yeah.
looking inside the mouth.
Exactly,
I
it's
interpreted it as
open to
things or people
interpretation.
being
Yeah.
in the mouth of a monster.
Well, you can interpret it however you want, I suppose. But to me,
I think
that's
you
not
guys
inside the mouth.
misinterpreted it. I've got the
No.
best ones.
I just think it's open to interpretation, and both interpretations work. As far as I'm concerned, it's like you know,
All right.
Too many.
I
It
know,
sounds
I
like
had
people
people
that
that
don't
will-
have people in the mouths of monsters to me.
I always want to give Bill a hard time because I have a reputation to keep up here.
But
ruthlessness.
if you want to see Roger be sweet to me, be sure to check out
Oh, the
the letter
AOK.
he wrote to me.
That
in
gushing
the
letter
AOK
that he
box.
wrote to you, he's put a tear to my eye.
That was a very liberal interpretation of the
Well,
letter.
I'm not saying it was word for word.
It was like, I think he says that to all the channels, though. So
I
it
think
wouldn't go
maybe
to your
2 or
head,
3
Bill.
words
He
were
says
in there
to
that I
all the
wrote.
channels.
Yeah.
All right, come on, Matilda. What's your view on that being in the mouth of a monster?
But still half in the mouth of the monster, so it counts.
Yeah.
Not fully, but it's half there. We really need to start being specific on what.
No,
you're
we don't.
supposed
We
to
don't
bring.
need to be specific. That's the whole point. You don't be specific. You just interpret it as you like. That's the whole point of it. If you because
Yeah,
the way I saw
but
it,
then you bitch and complain.
yeah, that's all part. That's all part of it. That's all
That's
part of
part
it,
of the show.
Matilda.
That's-
That's
I
all
guess
part of
Let's
it.
talk about
I guess
otherwise.
that's the character of
Yeah.
this channel.
All right, fair enough. Enjoy your bitching. Well, it says this counts as inside the mouth, well, half inside the mouth. It's very nice. Love the art style. Very, very nice. Lovely lady. And a great blue lizard. I'm going to give it a 9.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Right. Okay. Let's go to Big Mouth Roger.
Not bad. All right. So, yeah, I mean, I just like to give you a hard time. So, here we go. Strange Tales 243.
Ooh.
And we have this very albino, I suppose, pterodactyl of some sort.
Yeah.
And we have Adam Strange flying through the mouth with his tongue coming out of the mouth and an arrow going into the mouth. So every preposition you can think of is in this cover.
Holy
Into,
shit, an
out
albino
of.
pterodactyl. You don't see those every day.
No, just
Yeah.
the regular pterodactyl.
Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
except for Gray,
That
when
is
he
true.
sprouts wings. I never see him.
I wish it was through the mouth of a monster. You'd have a 10 there for sure. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that to Captain Strange?
Adam
Adam
Strange.
Adam Strange. I'll get
I'm
you
not buying
confused
that
now.
on eBay just to enter this contest.
That is a good one. That is a good one.
Wow.
Okay,
Hold on a second. Am I in an alternate universe?
I don't know what's happened to me today.
Compliment my cover.
I don't know what's happened with me today. I don't know. Whatever.
He's out of sorts right
I
now.
think
Yeah,
it's
must
because
be,
he's
yeah.
not
Probably
wearing.
horrible.
It's too hot. It's
It's
too
because
hot in
he's
the
not
UK.
wearing
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
I'm
He's
under
not
the
wearing
weather.
sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be what it is. Yeah.
He doesn't have good books today. None of his books
Mr.
are in
Mancave's
the.
here. Mr. Mancave's here.
Oh, hi, Man Cave.
Hey,
Hey,
Hi,
Barb.
Mr. Mancave.
Hello, everyone in the jury. Hello, Kyle. Hello, Shadowhawk. Hello, Evil and your comics.
Evil.
Right.
Did you start collecting guns, Gray Man? Because I see you're putting on a gun show there, sir.
Oh.
Yeah, what is
Hardly, mate.
guns?
More like pipe cleaners.
Whatever works.
Yeah. Okay, Matilda. I couldn't do that blinking press-up challenge you did about 4 years ago, was it? Gee, I couldn't even manage one press-up. I've never been able to do a press-up. Too much like effort anyway.
And that sums up Mr. Gray's preparation for the show. Too much effort. So screw it.
Exactly.
All right. Now that is a unique monster, an albino pterodactyl. You definitely don't see those every day. Makes you wonder now if there were albino dinosaurs.
You need to open your eyes more, Matilda. You're missing a lot.
Can't open them any wider than
Gray Man's
this.
slagging off Matilda.
What else is new?
That's true.
All right, so yes, that is a unique monster. It's true, Captain Adam's not inside of its mouth, but he's about to be devoured, so that counts.
Oh, Adam Strange.
Yeah, not a very good drawing, and it is.
Yes, Stephen Strange. Too many strange characters.
I agree. Takes away from it.
I mean, they're all different, but it's just too many same names.
Yeah.
But still.
Don't let Hugo Strange say that.
Just that monster is very cool, so it gets a 10.
Oh,
okie dokie, a 10.
criminal.
Okie dokie. From
And a sweet pterodactyl.
someone who sees albino pterodactyls to someone who sees pink elephants, it's Rosko.
Take it easy on me. He's not taking easy on me.
All right. So this is in the actual mouth of a monster here. It is Thor and Loki, and Thor is holding the mouth open while Loki's just chilling there.
That's definitely inside.
That is in the mouth of a monster.
I can see Marvel's taking over.
No doubt about that.
Oh, smack talk from the jury here, Rosko. Man cave, time to go. Rosko's showing his book.
Oh, yeah, I know. Man cave.
A little light on the beard.
Poor old Loki.
Kyle likes it, though. Yeah, I'm not keen on the art, though. To be honest, the depiction of the characters a little cut.
I feel like
this was
I feel like the muscles on Thor are a bit too exaggerated.
Yeah, aren't they kind of silly, Matilda?
I think it definitely matches the theme, though. You couldn't get much more in the mouth of a monster.
But this was just this book was already here. I gave this to his son to read because this was made for.
Oh, so you've stolen it?
Yeah, he took it back.
It's a purloined book,
and I gave it to him.
First day back
he
after
gave
like
a book to
5
a
weeks
child,
away, and he can't
and
even
then
bother to
took
show
it
his
back.
own books. Oh
Give me
man,
that book back. I need
Shameful.
to use it for cover slingers.
Absolutely shameful.
oh,
Wow, that takes that from an 8 to a 5, I think.
Let's go to Matilda to score the
It's like
books for that
stealing
child
comics
who's had
from
his
a
comic
baby.
book stolen. Yeah.
Right. I must say, I like how they keep turning poor Loki into a fuckboy.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Each time they do it.
I say.
Every single time.
That's amazing.
They make him younger, skinnier. Are they trying to say something?
That's
Maybe.
why Rosko bought it.
He's a god of mischief.
Okay, but can he not look, I don't know, cooler? There's other Loki
He's
versions
into
look
all
better.
kinds of mischief. That's all you need to know. In the actual mythology, he turned into a mare and had sex with a stallion and gave birth to
That's not the weirdest thing I've heard.
Odin's pact on the real mythology.
It's normal, like pterodactyls.
Yeah. Everything's normal here. Still, not bad. It's not really helping Thor there. I don't like how Thor looks like in the body.
Yeah.
I always feels like his head is too small for his body.
Isn't it?
But still not bad. I'm going to give this one an 8. They are inside the mouth of the monster.
Very fair.
Okie dokie.
You need to follow the theme better than that, Rosko.
Bill is like an echo over
This
here.
was in a -7.
Okay.
Shadowhawk.
Superboy number 10.
blasted you. Yeah.
Superboy number 10 is in the mouth of a monster. Very much
Indeed.
in the mouth of a monster.
Ooh, I quite like that one.
I don't know. Is that an alligator? It might be.
No, no, no
alligator.
spiel today, Mr.
if it-
Gray.
If it is an alligator,
Listen,
if it
I've
is an
seen
alligator,
not
it's a
really-
monster. It's a monster alligator. If it is an alligator, let's put it that way.
Well, unless Superboy was shrunk, we don't know,
Yeah.
right? We can't
It's
tell
possible.
from the cover.
It's possible. But looking at the teeth and the size of it, we'll have to guess that it's a monster.
Other things may have shrunk too, Bill. You never know.
Is
That's-
that a
that's quite good.
codpiece
That's quite
Superboy's
good.
wearing in that outfit, by the way?
Whatever floats your boat, mate. Whatever gets you through the night. Let's just say that's what it is.
Yeah, that's quite good, actually. Quite good.
Yeah.
I like the
I
way he's
really
holding
dig
it.
that
Actually
Superboy
holding the mouth
Nice.
open, and you can see the grips. That's cool.
Why is it that Gray Man's
Very
comics
good.
always have those unusual bulges on these superheroes, Matilda? That's
I
very
don't-
odd and
I
troubling.
don't blinky draw the comics, Bill. I just buy them. I don't go out and pick out one because you might have a larger. I've got the whole run of Superboy. I take
Sure.
the series, mate.
I don't know that at
I
this
don't
point.
turn them away.
Bill.
I don't go to the shop and go, that one's got too much of a bulge. I'm going to put that back in case one day Bill decides to mention it on Slingers.
Well, I guess you were short-sighted then, weren't you?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking, was I? I wasn't thinking.
Yeah, next time you'll measure the bulges. And so that was great. I love that Superman look. Superboy, sorry. Great look, very hot. And good, well, monster, alligator, whatever it is. Still
Matilda,
excellent.
did you see Man Cave's
Then-
comment?
Hey,
I am about to
Hey.
look.
now, don't listen to Man Cave. He's just salty because
that is a good point. I should have
Yeah.
deducted a point for that.
he's just salty because I won't let him on anymore. That's all. Right. Over to the jury. Over to the jury.
It's great when the chat does the work for us. You know what I mean?
Oh, you
Yeah,
know,
I invited the
Mr.
chat
Gray, you and Rosko kind of have the same theme on the cover.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, that's the kind of.
Similar look.
This is what I was thinking of
All
when I
right,
made the
one vote
theme.
for
Like,
Mr. Metarog,
people inside the
one vote
mouth,
for
but I didn't
Mr.
specify
Gray.
it had to be people in the mouth. So I also thought it could be just looking into the mouth. Like, so if the mouth is there really big,
Comic mouth?
like there's that Conan
Ah,
one where he's
Bill.
looking into the mouth. He's holding the mouth open, isn't he? Or something like that. Or the mouth is there.
Shadowhawk,
and
do
he's got
you
his
mean
sword or whatever.
Mr. Bill? Yes, a comic
No,
mouth user,
I
right?
agree with you,
Yeah.
Gray Man.
All right, so 2 votes for Mr. Bill. Vote for Rosko. Another vote for Mr. Metarog. So it's a tie right now.
Man Cave.
Put it in.
Okay, another vote for Mr. Bill.
Lots of
One
different
vote for
votes in
Mr.
the
Nauman.
from the jury today.
That's
Lots
the
of
same-
different
that's
votes.
the same person voting twice.
The
Matilda.
jury is a difficult one.
Wait, where? All right, sorry. All right, so it looks like we have a tie between
Yeah.
Mr. Bill and Mr. Metarog.
Criminal.
Okie dokie, he's criminal.
Who
Hell
made
yeah.
it with an
Can I break
albino
that tie?
pterodactyl?
Right
You know-
here, buddy.
I'm going with Roger. I'm breaking the tie.
Yeah.
Don't- Never vote Roger. You don't get invited back that way. All right.
Yeah, trust me.
Okay,
Lost
then round
your hair
I've
voted.
been ignored many a time.
Round two.
Round
Let's
two.
go back to Nauman for his second book.
Well, I'm gonna go with my cousins again. If you thought that cousin was
More wormies.
You have an interesting family, Mr. Nauman.
Either that or a worm fascination.
What the heck is inside his
Holy
mouth?
shit.
it's a
What is
Dune.
that?
It's Dune.
Oh, is it some kind of?
Oh, a
no
die cut
spoilers.
Oh,
No spoilers. I haven't
weird.
read Dune yet.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
trick
we're
cover,
planning on it.
Matilda. Mm.
Okay.
Inside
That's
the
actually
mouth.
really, yeah, that's
It's
creative.
one of those trick
Very
very
covers.
clever. Very
Interesting.
clever,
That's-
Mr. Nauman.
That's clever. Nice.
So you can hold that in front of your face, and
you.
you'll be inside the mouth. Put it in front of your face with your mouth
Yeah,
open
there you go,
behind it, so you got a double
You
of
get a
you got a double of like three. Yeah.
Yes.
God, that's scary.
Like a
That's
xenomorph.
an
I'm not gonna be able to
automatic
sleep tonight now.
Ooh.
Oh man.
10. That's an 11.
Oh, it looks like Shadowhawk hates Dune. And
You notice how
Sasquatch.
everyone acted so surprised when Nauman had a clever cover? I would take issue with that if I were you, Nana. That's not very nice of them. See, I didn't act surprised.
I'm the beginner. They didn't expect me.
That must be it.
You wait till we do Worm Week. He's completely out of covers for Worm Week. So, damn.
I'm sure you guys are tired of the worm, so I won't do the worm anymore.
Yeah. All out of worms.
Rosko goes to Worm Week at the Red Light District, doesn't he?
All right, Matilda.
What do you do then? It's the Beetlejuice line. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. Beetlejuice and those worms that tried to eat him.
Mm-hmm.
I remember them from the cartoon. All right. Oh, that's very cool. And also very creative. A die cut.
Little bit. Yeah, kind of.
That's inside the mouth. That is a cool looking worm, too. Very nice.
It's tricky.
10.
Thank you.
10.
10 for
10 again.
What?
All right, then. Let's go from one big mouth worm to another big mouthed worm.
All right. I've got the best cover thus far with Famous Monsters of Filmland, number 91.
Ooh. What a handsome fella.
That's just a frog.
Ribbit.
There's some poisonous frogs that will kill you.
That's a huge
frog. It doesn't make them monsters, though. There's a
hand coming out of that frog, guys.
Well, sorry, how do we know that's not just a small person, Roger? How do we know it's not the atom or something like that? It could just be someone who got shrunk down, and that's a normal-sized frog.
Or it's an army man. It could be an army man.
Yeah.
Hey, that looks like Gray Man on pizza night, doesn't it?
You beat me to it by about a split second. I was about to go there. Never mind. He's got your beady eyes, mate. What are you talking about? All right, then. Yeah. A normal-sized frog has eaten a G.I. Joe doll there. I didn't realise that the frogs ate G.I. Joes, but apparently they do. If you leave them out by the pond too much, your G.I. Joes will get eaten by frogs. That's a warning to everybody.
Yeah, get out of here, man cave, especially if you're voting for Bill.
Yeah. Don't feed your G.I. Joes to frogs, and don't choose that cover when I'm in the mouth of a monster theme.
It's a Frenchman's dream.
Hey, a monster can be anything you're scared of. Some people are scared of frogs.
That's true.
Doesn't make it a monster, Matilda.
They frighten me.
If it's a giant frog, it's a monster.
I beg to differ.
All right, then. So if I show a...
I didn't hear Mr. Gray. I got cut off. Is my internet stuck again?
No, you're there. You're good.
No, you're there.
Okay. No, Mr. Gray stopped talking. I thought everything went down.
No.
Oh, everything usually livens up when he stops talking.
Yeah. The world doesn't revolve around Gray no matter what.
We didn't stand upside, we leave.
No, I just got quiet. I'm like,
yeah, no, my microphone went kaput. That's all. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you.
I was saying that just because I'm scared of heights doesn't make him a monster, is what I was saying. But anyway, okay.
Monster's height.
Exactly.
All right, Matilda. Apparently, anything could be anything if Matilda's in the mood for it. But if it's like she's not in the mood, you can
it
say
took
exactly
him a couple years, Matilda, but he's learning.
Whatever Matilda decides is the theme. Is the theme.
You have a girlfriend. I thought you know the drill.
Yeah. Mine's got sense.
Uh-huh.
Nah, she's just not a judge on cover slingers. Then you wouldn't like her either. Okay. Well, I love the art on that. It's fantastic. I should mention very foreboding. They got the frog, a head sticking out of it, not moving. Whatever else is dripping down. Fantastic. 10.
Okie dokie. 10 for a big frog. All right, then.
He is wearing a green shirt, so it makes sense, right? Yeah. Well, I'm going to sort of bring up my own sort of version of
breakfast?
Bill Miller here.
Bring up your own breakfast? Oh, okay.
He's a big Conan fan, so I figured I'd better beat him to the punch for this one, right? So here we go. Conan 41 with a tree devouring a red dressed girl.
I think this was already shown, right? We already seen the cover.
Yeah, that's
well, I wasn't there for that episode. And notice the previous victims hanging by the tree there.
Let's face it, Bill has shown
A
every
sinister
Conan
tree.
comic in existence by now. Even some that don't exist.
I wish
one
it were
tree-
in the mouth of vegetation. Gosh darn it. Roger really missed it
Well,
on
it's
this
a
one.
monstrous tree.
It didn't say it have to be a mammal monster there,
look,
Bill. I mean,
look,
plant
look,
monsters
Bill,
are still monsters.
Bill, Roger's scared of trees, so it's a monster, all right? Did you not listen to Matilda in the last 5 minutes?
Yeah, didn't he turn a building into a monster not too
Exactly.
long ago?
Don't even go there.
Yeah, that's
he's got an
That's
active
how
one of
very
the
long.
annals of cover slingers right
I
there.
can't remember what the theme was, but it didn't match. I'm pretty sure it didn't match. Matilda gave it 10, obviously, because I don't know, Matilda.
Is that on the coast somewhere, Roger? Because I can hear the foghorn. Boring.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I can hear you, so it must be somewhere in the
Hey, it's
desert.
a monstrous tree. Oh, come on, Mr. Now, I'm pretty sure you showed that cover last
Yeah, he probably
whatever
did.
theme that was.
Don't let him shine you.
Who
No,
knows?
you did, Mr. Bill. It's a
Oh, I
tree
did?
frog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you did. Still an excellent cover. I think it was maybe for when we did the
Plant Life, maybe?
Unconscious week. Yeah,
God
or maybe Plant Life.
Yeah.
But anyway, still a
Knocked
great
out. I
cover.
can't remember. Who knows?
Yeah, knocked out. I think maybe.
Maybe. Who knows? Who
Hey,
remembers
she's
these
in the
things?
mouth of a tree monster that
Yeah.
swallows its victims and then either spits out the bones or poops them into the ground. We don't know.
We
But
don't
still,
know.
fantastic. 10.
Ah!
Oh. Roger.
Okay.
Thank you, my dear.
It feels like he went like this and picked 5 comics, and he's still getting 10.
No, that's
Exactly.
Mr. Gray's
Exactly.
method.
It doesn't
That's
matter what
Mr.
my
Gray's
method is, Matilda. When I spend hours looking for comic books, you give them 8. If I spend 2 minutes looking for them, sometimes you give them 10. So it makes no difference whatsoever. It's impossible to judge what you're going to judge. Right.
Well, I am a
Come on,
woman.
Rosko.
What were you expecting?
Look at that thick
All right,
head of
yeah.
hair. Goodness gracious, I'm jealous.
Welcome back, Rosko.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate you guys. So this may be a fun one. Star Wars
Roscoe,
fans.
over here.
Oh, the Sarlacc pit, is it?
You know,
Hey,
there's a
I'm
famous ship
taking my
there.
worm.
Yeah.
So I wanted to show this before Naman showed it.
Oh, Darth Vader.
Oh yeah, that's that monster
Did
in the
Dorothy
asteroid when they
turn
were
into a
avoiding
monster?
the cruisers. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, and he's flying out of the mouth. But he is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
that.
The famous "This is not a cave." You know.
Yep.
Mm.
There it is. This is not a cave. This is no cave.
This is no cave. Yeah.
I don't think Bill's avoided a cruiser in his life.
Space worm. That's my another cousin, Space Worm.
My
Oh,
wife
shit.
always tells me I'm cruising for a bruising.
Yeah.
Here's Naman's space cousin.
That's basically the space cousin of a Sarlacc pit, isn't it? That cave monster, the big cave.
Is that a
mouth.
cave monster or is that just a rocky,
Yeah.
jagged?
Yeah, it could be. It could be just stalagmites
Mouth of a
and stalactites,
cave.
couldn't it? It's a good point. Does it say on the cover anything about into the mouth of a monster? Or
Is that
anything
Bill
like
Miller?
Or
Is that a
just-
rocky, jagged?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
come on. It looks like a
Very
mouth.
small. You really can't read it. I'll read it for you. It says, actually says into the mouth of a monster. It says,
Oh, really small.
yeah,
Really small.
There's glare. There's a
And
glare
you,
too.
you can't possibly hold it up any closer for us to see it. No, fair enough. I understand.
Hey, it has the redness inside. It does look like a mouth. But I
Yeah.
must say, those are some very well-shaped teeth for a monster.
Yeah, aren't
Not
they
like
though?
big and jagged.
They
What
have
kind
great
of
Yeah,
dentist
they're
does he go
filed.
to? Yeah,
They had them nicely filed for the victims.
yeah, it makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Yeah. The
But
veterinary
still, it's
dentists go
going
out to
into
those
the mouth of the
asteroids.
monster, and
Yeah,
that ship is in the mouth.
we don't
I'm
know.
gonna give that one a 9.
All
Okie
right.
dokie.
He's
I'm
moving
Working
up.
my way up to a 10.
I was gonna say he's moving up.
Slowly but surely.
It's
Probably too
coming,
slow
Russ.
for this
It's
show.
coming. You're progressing.
All right. I'm gonna step on Narman's
Don't
toes
quit your
this
day
time.
job, Ross.
Sorry, Narman. If you've got this worm amongst your covers, it's too late, mate. I thought I'd get it in now in case you chose it the next round.
That's
It's
smart.
Cole the Conqueror, the
Oh,
lurker below, and this poor chap
Oh, my cousin again.
is definitely in the mouth of a monster. And there's Cole preparing to slash it with his sword. There you go.
Ah, Cole. I was about to ask, what's with the underwear?
That's just how they wear underwear in that place. As a king of the opal throne or topaz throne, whatever he was, that's his robes of office. He has to wear them. Probably.
That mouth doesn't look.
I say they're cut quite neatly for that era.
It's the wormy maw of the lurker below, mate.
Maw.
Yeah, it has a zit on top of its head.
Oh,
the mouth, the maw, the mandibles.
Wait, Nauman, you have quite an extended family, my friend. Whoa.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is Norman's cousin Eric.
Is
I would want to have your Christmas present.
Colin's feverishly looking for another comic book right now.
Yeah, he's like, damn, you stole
Trying to
my
play it
worms.
cool, but stressing inside.
It's the war of the worms. His worms been usurped.
The honorable Speedo. I was about to say. That was a hilarious costume. But anyway, nice worm.
Yeah, he doesn't hear that often.
Not as big as the last two.
He doesn't hear that very often.
That's a massive worm, Matilda. We're talking about not as big as it's huge.
I thank you for complimenting my cousin there, but
he usually hears, "Oh, there it is. There's your worm."
Giant worm.
Yeah.
You can only see part of it as well, so.
I'll buy you a measuring tape for your next birthday. All right, well, back to the worm. Nice, colorful, not as big of a mouth as I thought it would have, but still a nice. It almost looks like it has a doily around.
It doesn't. The size of the mouth, it doesn't matter. It's a monster. It's got a mouth. There's something in its mouth. That's all that matters to this cover, Matilda.
There is something in this mouth.
If it went by mouth size, Roger would win every week.
I would win every week. But anyway, I'm going to give that one a 9.
Okie dokie. A 9. It's over to the jury once more to get your voting fingers ready. And type in the name of the person you think had the best cover in this round.
Remember, it takes a lot to type in Gray Man.
Just remember,
CNN is just 3 characters.
This poor guy died for this cover, guys. Come on. Think of the poor lowly foot soldier in the...
Well, he's not dead yet. He's getting there.
My cover has a dozen people that died for this cover.
Look, Roger, if you're going to get killed by a tree, you deserve to die as far as I'm concerned.
Well, you got tendrils too
if you see a
out
tree with loads of dead bodies around it, I think I said this last time we had this cover. If you see a tree with loads of dead bodies around it and you're too stupid to walk up to it to get yourself killed, you deserve to get killed as far as I'm concerned.
Hey, they're investigating.
Right, we got one vote from Mr. Metarog.
And they're very, very
stupid. 2 votes for Mr. Nauman and 2 votes for Mr. Bill. So we have a tie between Mr. Nauman and Mr. Bill.
Oh, Bill.
Come on, break the tie.
Let's give it another second. All right. Nope. We got to wait. No, never mind. Didn't break the tie.
Nope. Okie dokie.
All right. One for Mr. Bill.
Agreements.
One for Mr. Nauman.
Yeah, that was a good round. I have to admit, there was not a bad in the bunch there.
Right then.
Bill, but that's given.
Right, round 3. Back to the wicked worm fellow.
All right. I guess I better. I ran out of my cousin. So about classic homage cover here.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, to Jaws?
Is that not just a whale?
No, not Jaws. Moby Dick.
It's a whale.
That is awesome.
It's a very big whale. You could say it was monster in size, but it's still
it's a bloody monster. It's got red eyes.
But it's still a normal animal from the animal kingdom. A monster is something from outside. Yeah, it's a very, very powerful force of nature. The thing is, it's a force of nature, but the word nature is in there, not an unnatural thing, not an unnatural monster.
Monsters are
just let him finish, Mr. Nauman. It'll end quicker.
He hears that a lot too, Matilda. Usually when he starts humping someone's leg.
All right, guys, it's a monster then, is it? Go on, are you all guys who accept that as being a monster when it's quite clearly a whale? You go ahead.
That
You
that
go
is
ahead
a
and
rookie
accept it then.
mistake.
If you're too damn lazy to make an argument against it and expect me to do it, don't come whinging when I have to do it.
We know that you
Go
enjoy
easy
doing
on
it.
him, Matilda. That's a rookie mistake. He got nervous. He couldn't find another cover, and he just grabbed a whale cover. A 7 should be enough to let you know that that's not
what
tolerated.
was his name? Ishmael called him a monster, no?
Yeah, but it wasn't a monster,
Yeah.
was it? It wasn't a monster. It was a part of the animal kingdom. It was I mean, it's monstrous in size, and like you know, you were very stretching it, but it's not actually a monster. But it's obviously you're
You
going to
want
get
to
10
tell
anyway.
me you see a Komodo dragon approaching you? You don't think,
Well, there's a
holy
Komodo
shit,
dragon.
that's a monster. It's about to eat me.
Yeah, I might say it's a monster, but I know it's not a monster. I know it's it's a monster size, but it's not actually a monster.
Don't listen to what I say. Listen to what it is.
If you go read a
That's
Moby
true.
Dick,
So it's
it says it's a monster. Okay.
look
Yeah.
when me and Lisa
I'm sorry,
first
if
had
you
sex
haven't read
one time, and
anything,
she said that's a monster. I knew she wasn't talking literally, guys. Come on now. And then when she got over my gut, like he was. Yeah.
Self-deprecation will get you everywhere, Grayman.
I think I'm going to need bleach and therapy after today.
Probably.
And a lot of large quantities, too. All right, back to Moby Dick there.
We have a very
First of all,
pertinent
fantastic
point here.
cover.
Eh,
Fantastic cover. Gentle mammal. And
Yeah,
fucking huge.
Is a whale a monster for going about its business, swimming around in the oceans, minding its own business, and some horrible guy comes out of a spike and starts stabbing it?
Well, a whale with the red eyes is monstrous.
I don't see any red eyes on the cover, but whatever.
That's a red eye. Well,
Come on,
this
Matilda, you know what
purpose
you're
is
going
a
to give it
monster.
anyway, so let's not worry about arguing.
His
Anyway.
eyes are red from crying because you keep calling him a monster.
Exactly.
He's upset.
Anyway,
He's sensitive
can
whale.
I get back to it? Fantastic cover. The Punisher is fucking cool.
Eh,
About to fight him, and you know he'll defeat him. It's the fucking Punisher. Frank Castle doesn't give up. Beautiful. 10.
oh,
Yikes.
Oh man, Gray Man's gonna flip.
What is the point? What is the point of picking out monsters if you can just show a bloody whale? Man.
You said we don't need to be specific. Eat your words.
It has to be a
Interpretation, you
monster.
said.
Blimey. I mean,
All right.
if you give it an 8, fair enough.
here's a true monster. Just for Rosko.
Look,
Got a
I know
monster
you-
right there.
just because you want to pop that in your mouth, Bill, doesn't mean this makes the feed. So just leave it out, mate. Leave it out.
And he slapped it since last week too.
I'm still waiting for that.
All right.
I'll drive for you.
I think
We
sperm
got-
whales have teeth, don't they? Don't sperm whales have teeth?
Literally,
Sure.
Yeah.
literally, someone, as with most of my covers here, in the mouth of a monster. We've got Horror, Volume 2, or Volume 4, Number 2.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
And her hand is in the
Yeah.
mouth of a monster.
Ouch.
Yeah, she's already been bitten.
Her little finger.
And there's a story about Grayman. Right
Yeah.
there.
Ah.
Hairy beast. Oh,
You
yeah.
want to go on a date?
That was, holy shit, that's Beast Boy. Holy
He's a
shit,
bit
I
green.
didn't know it was created so long ago. Bloody hell.
Looks like only her pinky is in there, right, Bill?
Yeah.
Is she flipping
Well,
us off?
he's taking small bites. He's a gentleman.
Oh, okay. He's enjoying his meal. I get it.
He's savouring her, basically.
That's
He's
right.
like, you know,
Yeah.
The
Maybe-
pinky's
might
the
be-
appetizer.
he might be on a diet or something. But yeah.
She doesn't
Yeah,
seem
I
to. I mean, she
He's
seems
a
all right
svelte
having
werewolf.
her fingers chewed off right
Hmm.
now. She's like, okay, well, I guess
Yeah.
it's happening.
Has she been,
Yeah,
maybe
he's
she's
shocked.
unconscious.
She's a
She might be
total
It's
shock.
unconscious.
a shock.
Nah.
Yeah,
Or
that's not
or
uncommon.
she's-
Yeah.
Maybe
Just
she's into it.
fantastic.
We don't know. Maybe they're having
What-
fun time.
What probably happened? She just heard a whale cover got a 10, and she's like,
I think so.
"Eat my fingers! I can't feel the pain. I'm too numb from that stupid score I just heard." That's probably what happened on that. That's probably what happened on that one. Just a guess. You know, could be wrong.
Anyway, again, that is great art. I love the old art style of those covers. Fantastic. And yeah, I mean, he's not biting a whole big chunk of her, but still, it's like, yeah, the way she's lying there is hilarious. She's like,
she's giving up.
Or either that, or they're doing the nasty and they just censored it. We don't know.
Could be too.
Says that's a photo from Bill's prom night.
I swear that's Beast Boy on his prom night. But what he was created so long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Virginia here today.
Hey,
Ken. Everyone from Virginia here today, he says.
Oh, sorry,
Hey.
everyone.
Hi to everyone.
Holy shit, the whole of Virginia's here.
No, I'm not sure
Where's
they're in
Virginia
Virginia.
again?
It's in America.
Anyway,
The state.
Named
Ah,
after
Virginia.
Queen Elizabeth
Nauman,
II.
Nauman lives in Virginia.
Ah.
I'm
And,
from Virginia.
and he's always in a state, so that makes sense.
But anyway, still fantastic. 10.
Okie dokie. I've forgotten what it was now. It was so long ago. Oh, it's
Mr.
a finger,
Bill.
a finger being
Foregone
nibbled.
conclusion on that
A
one.
finger being nibbled. All right,
It's
then.
got the whole thing inside.
Yeah.
That's not a shame. She has a lovely nail polish
Yeah,
color.
well,
That's true.
I had to wipe that smile off of Bill for this one here. This is for my buddy Nauman. He and I are big Legion fans, right?
Oh boy.
So we're gonna go with Adventure Comics 370. And notice here what's happening. This beastie here has supposedly devoured Superboy, and the only thing left
Holy
is the
shit, Barney got fat.
Yeah.
and now down there is either the very desiccated ruins of his body or nothing. And the Legionnaires are saying, Superboy, where are you? Strange, I saw him around here in this rock. But they're not looking behind the rock. But there is
Don't tell me that dinosaur is Superman. He's been turned.
Well, notice the teeth are like green, so I think they're like kryptonite.
I understand. It got such a sad
No,
look on
I
his
think
eye.
he hasn't seen a dentist in a couple of years.
Well, that too, probably. Yeah, that's true enough. That's a lot of gingivitis.
Brush your teeth, kids, or else they'll look like this.
Yeah.
I've actually read that. And I can't remember what the story was. It now.
Yeah, I
but
don't remember it either.
Needless to say, Superboy didn't get eaten. That's all I remember.
No, he didn't.
No,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
But there was
One of
evidence
those,
that it seemed like he did.
Yeah, I
It's
can't
a
remember what the
fake
story was
out
now.
cover, Matilda. Let's take that into account. They're trying to trick you again. Easy.
Yeah, but it is a monster with something in its mouth, so you know.
That's a dinosaur,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't know that a monster. Yeah.
The space monster.
Still
of
a
some
monster.
But anything's a monster with Matilda's.
It resembles Barney.
Frogs can be monsters, mate. So I'd be quiet if I was you. Frogs can be monsters. Heights can be monsters. If you're scared of it, it's a monster. All right. Trees can be monsters. Whatever.
Holy shit, he ate Superboy.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Arg!"
Yeah, he's a pirate.
They
That's
couldn't
not a
bite
monster.
it. They couldn't
Pirates are
bite
not
it.
monsters.
Superman was too hard. That is scary though, because it does resemble Barney, and Barney is sinister. You can't convince me otherwise.
Isn't
Barney
it?
after he got fat. He got fat. No, I can't get that a 10. That's fantastic.
Oh,
I also love the Legion.
Ah, thank you, my dear. We're all
Okay.
fans.
Long live the
Yeah,
Legion.
dinosaurs used to be chickens.
Legion. Boo.
Well,
It had feathers, supposedly.
chickens used to be dinosaurs, but yeah. All right.
It was the other way around, right?
Can you imagine collecting the eggs every morning? You need
What
a
came
tractor.
first, the chicken or the dinosaur?
the
The Rosko came first.
Sasquatches came first. That's what I think.
Yeah.
So in the mouth.
All right, yeah.
Hmm.
That's a bear. Don't lie.
How do you know?
Is that like a play on words on Danger Stranger?
That's Yogi the
Stranger
bear.
Danger.
Stranger danger.
Ranger.
Or
Danger.
Roscoe alert, as they're known.
Ranger.
If you're wondering what's on the back cover, which
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen
know
that. I'm
you-
promiscuous.
you are.
Yeah. I've seen
Oh
that.
God!
Yeah.
It's a butthole.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a butthole.
Oh.
Yeah, if
So
it was
I'm
I
assuming
felt
there's
like
somebody
Dominus,
in
that'd
the
be
mouth
even better.
looking out. Is that right?
Wait,
In the
please
mouth.
tell me that is a comic for adults and not children.
No, that's Yogi the bear, Matilda.
Definitely for
Yeah.
adults.
Oh, hold on.
There's
Is
the
that a
butthole
bear?
on the back cover.
It's a bear, but
Is that a
bears
bear?
count as monsters and Matilda's concerned.
Yeah,
If you're
no,
scared
well,
of
I mean-
bears, It's a
I think
monster.
it's a
it's-
Sasquatch. I think it's a Sasquatch. I think
It
that
could be.
Yeah.
No.
We don't know what it is.
Right? It goes into the mouth and comes out of the asshole.
I think those big bicuspids there, definitely.
How did they get Gray Man on the back of that comic? That's what I'd like to know.
You don't want to know, Bill.
Yeah, there he is.
I want to know if the artist had to watch a colonoscopy before he started.
Yeah. Okie dokie, Matilda.
Research, yeah.
From that butthole with his butthole cover to you for judging.
I thought you were gonna say the asshole judge.
Yeah, he was. Keep that in mind,
Missed opportunity. Well,
Matilda,
this is
you knew the truth anyway, so you said it yourself. I didn't have to.
you're even lazy with insults. All right, well, that is a fantastic mouth, though, drawing all the teeth and everything, and that back is surprising and unique. You don't see that every day.
Yeah.
Ah, Jesus! Imagine you flip a book and there's an asshole on it.
Yeah. Quite a few Roskos have that on them, though.
Apparently, it's meant to be a Bigfoot, not a bear.
Well, whatever it is, we've got a good acquaintance with its asshole.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. And just for that, I'm going to give it a 10.
Oh.
Hey, I got there.
Yeah.
Yay. You see? You're climbing the ladder. Next is 11.
Yeah,
Okay.
next you'll show us the outing of the, I don't know what, the penis?
Oh.
Speaking of.
All right. To hell with you lot, and to hell with Etragain. He is a hell.
Speaking of dicks.
Ooh.
Fighting
Whoa.
a serpent in a lake of
Oh,
fire
that
or a
is
river of fire.
fantastic.
Whoa.
A lava of some sort.
Fantastic. Oh, look at Etrigan. That's fucking cool.
Is that like a painted cover?
It looks kind of
Yeah,
painted.
I
Yeah, it
think
does
it
look
is.
kind of painted. Yeah. Rodier is the artist. Rodier.
Lovely.
Oh, is that one of those Rodiers?
Yeah, one of them Rodiers, really good ones. Yeah, you're right, mate.
Yeah.
I have
You're
no
not wrong
idea
there.
what a Rodier is.
Those are kind of common.
It's one of them super Rodier ones that we don't see enough of. I agree, mate.
Yeah, not a big
Don't-
fan, but
Don't
that's
see
cool.
enough of them Rodiers.
Oh, man.
French Canadian, I
You
think.
sound
I
like
believe.
rodeo.
Yeah. This isn't my first rodeo. This is not my first 12. It'll be the first 12, but yeah.
Or like your 50th.
12?
You mean
best.
rodeo.
The best.
Well, what to say? That art is fantastic. You need to put that on the canvas and on the wall.
Yeah.
Amazing. Etrigan looks fucking cool. And he's inside the mouth of a huge monster dragon. 10.
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
He
Can't argue with that one.
He looks even cooler on this one, Matilda. Look, he's got shades and a cigarette.
I have that cover.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then it's jury time. What round is it? Is that the third round or the fourth round? I've lost track.
Third.
No, it's the
round.
third round.
Okay. Vote now, jurors.
2 rounds from your demise. Let's put
Vote
it that
now
way.
and let Rosko show us the outing of a fetus.
If I died every time I lost cover slingers, mate, I'll be very, very, very
Right.
dead.
Well, I don't mean
Please
your
turn that
physical
around.
death, just
Oh,
your
I
spiritual
hope
death
not.
here too. Kind of
Oh,
like-
I don't have any spirit, mate. I'm a soulless Brit.
He is.
Oh,
All
I
right,
disagree
we got 3
hard-heartedly.
votes for Mr. Gray.
Wow.
3 votes for Mr. Gray. 4 votes for Mr.
Oh,
Gray.
If I get a clean
Well.
sweep, I get 6 points. I think that was the rule, wasn't it? Is it not 6 points for a clean sweep from the jury?
He loses 3 points for making up rules.
No,
Now
it's
you
my
get 1
game.
point.
I have to adjust it all the time to just to keep it fresh, you know.
Yeah. So it looks
All
like
right.
a tie between me and Gray Man.
My fuck you finger's getting itchy, Mr. Gray. Don't stop.
Surprised I haven't fallen off yet, Matilda. Amount of times you use it. Okie
Well, what can I
dokie.
say? You got it. Oh, Mr. Gray unanimously.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, blind
Okie dokie.
squirrel and all.
Let's see
Blimey.
what member of the animal kingdom Narman's going to be bringing out this time. Perhaps a badger or a ferret, you know, the well-known scary looking chihuahua, something like that. You know, one of them really scary monsters, Narman. Come on, what you got?
All right. Next one, I'm showing this. Roger,
I knew that was coming.
Jaws of the Fear.
The
This
Jaws
is
of
great.
Fear.
Check that out. Nice.
The
Yep,
Legion
Mike
is
Grell goodness.
super
Mike Grell
boring
goodness.
here.
Yeah.
Look at that
Yes.
red eye.
Yeah,
Who's
leave
Fish
Norman
Man?
out of it, would you? Let's focus on the comic book.
I am focused on
Don't
the
choke to
comic.
death,
Oh,
mate. Don't choke to
never
death on a
mind.
comic cover.
Quite a resemblance.
Okie dokie.
It looks like he's
Yeah, it
playing
looks like
frisbee,
Mr. Gray
doesn't
when
it?
he's looking at the comments.
Yeah.
They're
The teeth are a little
frisbee of
short,
death.
but yeah, otherwise.
Yeah.
Then,
Well, I think they'll be effective when they pierce through you.
yeah, it's a super
maybe.
space monster. It's like a slimy space
It's
serpent. or something.
fantastic. It's got the Legion and Superboy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what can I say? 10. Awesome.
All right. Thank you.
I don't think it's a rabbit. I don't think it's a
Argue with
rabbit.
that one. Can't argue with that one.
Does anyone remember
Imagine
that
the combination
rabbit
of a rabbit
horror
with a
movie?
dinosaur.
There was a 70s rabbit horror movie called Night of the Lupus or something like that. It was about giant
Yes.
rabbits.
Night
Do
of
you
the
remember
Lupus,
that?
Yeah.
That was terrible, wasn't it?
Awful.
But,
That sounds hilarious.
yeah, talking of terrible. It's
What was that
again.
British one? Was it Life of Brian, where that rabbit was eating
Yeah.
parts of people?
No, that was Holy Grail. Quest for
Holy Grail, Holy Grail.
Yeah. They had to get out
Mr.
of the Holy
Bill,
Hand
don't
grenade.
drink the Marvel piss.
Cheers, sweetie. Anyway.
All right. Here's the only good Conan cover you'll see today. Savage Sword, issue number
Oh.
3.
Huh?
In the mouth
What?
of one of those monsters.
What, he's nibbling on her elbow, and that's what you're going with.
I don't
is
even
it,
think
Bill?
it's in her mouth.
Where's the
I
mouth?
think it's
Where's the mouth, Bill?
No, there we go. He's about to nibble on her.
No, he's already nibbling on her.
Maybe,
I'm
maybe.
still not seeing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like Bill's brought out the foreplay covers. What's going on there, man? Nibbling on the woman's elbow.
I don't
is
have
like,
these lame
That's-
mouth open
that's-
and there's
that's
someone
part one from
passing
the-
through
from
it.
the- from the
This is
Kama
actual
Sutra, mate.
biting.
That's
People
figure
in
one,
the
page one
mouths
from the
of
Kama
monsters.
Sutra. Always start by nibbling the elbows.
This
That's no
in the
biting.
mouth.
That's not biting yet.
of the monster. Not these little passing through
Try
the
some
mouths.
wild
That's
ones. You got to
someone-
try it sometime.
I still don't see the mouth there, but okay, I'll take your word for it.
Wow.
No, it is. It's
Oh, the
Oh.
guy. Oh, okay,
Oh,
got it.
it's
I was
fu-
looking at
it's-
that big
it's-
hole in the middle. Okay.
That's not a guy. That's some sort of goblin monster.
Man.
Don't let Metarog shell game fool you, Matilda.
That's
You
the
know what
game.
it is.
Who, me?
If you took down my giant worm from not having a big enough mouth, you got to knock that one down even more for barely being able to see that the mouth.
No, we said
biting
you
the
didn't
woman.
have a giant enough worm. You misheard
No.
us, Gray Man. That's
know-
what Lisa texted.
You guys have been blinking fetishizing about my worm on this week's show. Just leave it out, guys. All right. I'm very flattered and all that, but just leave it to the private chat and the OnlyFans. Yeah.
No, we'll leave that for the after group where we don't pour bleach into our eyeballs.
Yeah. You
Exactly.
started it, Matilda. You started it.
I did. You did. You like bringing up your own worm.
He does.
Well, it might have fallen into conversation.
He's
once or
rarely
twice.
able to bring him up, Matilda.
It does that
All right?
often. Well, I'm getting on a bit. What can I say?
Well, you build some contraption with the matchsticks. That might work.
The matchsticks are too big.
When I was invited to leave the Matrix, I always took the blue pill.
I'm not shocked.
I believe it.
All right. Well, back to this cover. Now, yes, not the biggest one we had, but beautiful cover.
Mhm.
Fantastic Conan, lovely lady. And those, they're kind of monsters. Look great.
Barely fits the
I'm
theme,
giving
though.
that a 10.
Oh, for flip's sake! Honestly, why bother trying? Anyway,
Oh, man.
Speaking of
Well,
not
you
trying,
can
it's
go
Roger's
suck
turn.
on your worm, Mr. Gray.
Oh,
did you think if I could reach, I'd come on this show?
Oh, man. All right.
Now you're coming after the show.
Let's try to get the train wreck back on the tracks here. We've got Jungle Action number 14
Ooh.
with a Gil Kane cover, the master of reticulation. And here we have T'Challa obviously similar to Gray's cover, but here he's not super powered, so he's
not as good.
He's bleeding down here, as you notice.
No, I didn't notice
open
that.
big maw.
Man, his costume. Wait, can his costume be ripped? All right, they changed it over the years.
Yeah, this was before the vibranium stuff. It was like a cloth.
Before it used to be a regular costume.
And the monster obviously has taken its toll on the costume.
Looks just like a big snake to me, Matilda. I don't know. That's a monster.
Wouldn't you call a big snake a monster anyway, Bill? Come on, buddy. Throw me a bone here.
Wow, Mr. Bill, you did show a frog.
Yeah, but a big frog.
Yeah.
And that is a giant motherfucking lizard.
I don't know. It could be a tiny Black Panther, a tiny T'Challa.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. Maybe
it could be. It could be a
by
T'Challa. What do you call it? A G.I. Joe, maybe.
I just don't have the imagination for
And
this.
he's bleeding. And he's bleeding down here.
Are you sure that's not just the snake salivating? I think it could be snake saliva.
Too many questions with this cover, Matilda. That's
no questions except the ones you're coming up with.
It's very much a grey area. It could be a monster. It could be in the mouth. It could. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't
When
know.
you're Mr. Gray, everything's a gray.
You guys are
area.
really grasping at straws on this one.
Very creative, Bill. Very creative.
All right. Well, like I say, it's fantastic. I'm giving it a 10.
Wow,
That was short.
It's got a great mouth. It's got T'Challa struggling.
Yeah.
Thank you guys in the chat too.
She cheapens the 10, seriously.
No, it's
see what I get
don't
here.
get them too often.
Let's see what I get here.
Ooh.
Oh,
in the mouth.
Hello again, Cap.
He's definitely shown that one before.
Is that Iron Man?
Cap is not being a good boy.
He showed that in the biting week. I think I can't remember now. The biting
I think
it wasn't me.
it's a different one.
It was someone else.
That was
Sure.
his beard that showed it.
It might have been Cap. But
I get so
It was
distracted
some
by
guy wearing
Rosko's
a hat.
hair, that
Yeah,
I can't
some guy wearing a hat, I think.
Nothing
I
like
don't
it.
wear hats. So.
Well, it could have been you. You
It
don't
was
wear
a different
hats.
house. It's a completely different house. It couldn't have been you.
Yeah,
What am I talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only fan you've got is above your head, mate. That's what I'm saying.
I wonder if he fetched that gauntlet or if he bit it off. I wonder.
Well,
that's a good point.
Something's coming out of it, so maybe he bit it off.
That's
also.
a variant.
No,
That-
Iron Man was playing fetch with him. Go get the
That
gauntlet,
scene-
boy.
Go get it. Go get it.
Cat Wolf runs over there.
We had
grabs
this
it,
last
brings
time
it
that
back.
comic came out. That scene is not in the comic. It's just a variant month where they had Cap Wolf on the cover. There's nothing
the
like
cover,
that.
This
right?
is cover
inside the comic.
Slingers, Gray.
because
So.
the
Exactly, I know.
Yeah.
But
I
you're
think
going
Rosko draw that.
only because you're talking about the story.
Rosko,
about
you
what's
can make
happening
up
in
your
the
own
story,
cover
and
like
I'm
this.
saying that's
That's
not in the
cheating.
story at all.
I get you.
Fair enough, Matilda. That's I don't think you can call Captain America a monster. I think that's really mean to be so unpatriotic, Rosko, as to try and
But
dub
you're great.
the hero of
The great
America.
man. You're
Well, you can
As a
blame Marvel
monster.
for that. They made him
Can't
a
believe
bloody Nazi.
No,
True.
I can't believe it.
So you can send your complaints to the Marvel offices.
Marvel
By the
made
way,
Rosko
while
a Nazi.
you're at
I didn't
it-
know that.
Now they made Cap.
We're gonna have to
Nazi.
stop. We're gonna have to stop having him on our show. I can't be having him on our show if he's Sieg Heiling all over the place.
All right. On the topic of Nazis, let's get to the score.
Does that make sense?
Well, that they were perfectionists. We need a good score.
Right. Let's not elaborate.
All
Let's
right.
just get to the score.
All right. So we have the glove.
Yeah.
And that is in peril as everything else we had so
No.
far.
No,
Just
it
only-
isn't.
To be fair, though, he could have ripped it off Iron Man's hand. Then that's sinister. But
Probably
there's no
didn't.
blood. But then again,
Yeah.
it is Marvel, and they keep everything PG-13 now.
Always
So no
do.
blood allowed.
Mm-mm.
But still, it's nice. I'll give it an 8.
Very fair.
Fair enough. Bad luck, Rosko. You didn't have the Roger effect in your court there, where you can show any comic book and get a 10 for it. It's
Trying.
it's a skill you have to pay a lot of money for, apparently, to actually get that to happen.
I was
Right.
Can someone send send me money. I'm not rich yet.
Yeah.
Where's all my bribes?
Roger must be
I should
sending
be able to
you.
afford
If
a
Roger's
new
not
shelf by
sending you
now.
money, it must be saucy pictures. That's the only thing I can think of. All right,
Believe
here
me,
we
she
go.
doesn't want saucy pictures of me.
Feet pics.
She's looking into the mouth of a monster, and her head is slightly
there's
into the
Nick.
jaws of the monster, and she's saying, "Breath mint."
Mm. Oh, they're
What
trying to be
the hell
funny.
kind of
Is
monster
that
It
is that?
takes Roger back to his wedding night.
it?
Actually,
Does
that's not
that
far from the
monster
truth.
have a goatee?
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
kind of, doesn't it? Yeah.
He's one of those hipster monsters.
Yeah.
So they really don't count.
It could be someone who maybe was transformed into a
So,
monster.
is
for
that a
long time.
beard or is that a goatee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. This is
That's a goatee.
Not,
That's
not
not a
only
beard.
does it in the mouth of a monster, but it's bearded geezers as well. It covers two things for the price of one.
No.
Well pointed out, fellas. That's
Goatee
worth,
geezer.
That's worth extra points. Goatee geezer monster.
I think that monster just
Supergirl,
finished
forget the
reading
Bregman,
poetry
just punch
at a
up.
coffee shop.
Mm.
Terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, we're not talking about your covers now, Bill. What are you talking about, mate?
Supergirl,
We're not talking about your frog. Anyway, let's go to Matilda. It's funny and it's good art.
Mm.
And it's a horrible, scary monster.
No, you're half right.
Yeah, exactly.
I like how calm the monster is. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Well, he's just holding the comic book up, Matilda.
I meant the monster. I mean, that is a pretty funny scene.
Yeah.
The background's just. I mean, it's meant to look like that.
Yeah, like they're
But
trying
still,
to.
not bad. The goatee's hilarious.
Isn't it?
I'll give it a 9.
Okay.
Mm.
I still don't get why Supergirl can't just go.
Well, she probably
Right?
does. But this is just the cover, Matilda. We don't comment
Doesn't
about
make
what
any
may or
sense,
may not
does it, Matilda?
may or may not happen inside the comic book.
I wonder how tall the monster is.
I don't know. Maybe Supergirl's really small. Maybe she's been shrunk.
Maybe she's sitting down.
You might be on a ledge or something. You don't know.
Could be.
Maybe it's a flying monster. Who knows?
It kind of looks like a xenomorph. A
Yeah,
little
that's
bit.
right. You know what? I think I might have showed this in the Aliens week or something like that. I'm pretty sure I did show it once. You got 10
No.
last time, but what can you do?
Hello, Mr. Sleepy Reader. Okay, we got 2 votes for Mr.
Hey,
Metarog.
Damien.
Hello, 666. Vote,
Let's
vote.
see. We got 1 vote for Mr. Nauman, 2 votes for Rosko, another vote for Mr. Metarog, 1 vote for Mr. Bill, another vote for Mr. Metarog.
Take it easy on me, Ross. Roger.
Easy on me. Thank you, Kyle. How you doing, my friend?
When he
So
realizes
far, Mr. Metarog's in the lead.
when he realizes his crappy covers are getting votes from the jury, that's Roger right there.
The sour grapes are spreading to Arizona this week. He went from London over to Arizona. Now Gray has been nicer this week, and Bill has been
All right, so
his
yeah, looks
usual
like Mr.
horrible
Metarog
self,
gets
but even
his
more,
3
even more
votes.
sour.
Some desert wine is coming your way.
Oh, the desert wine. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And Mr. Bill and Mr. Guy are going to come out with a wine, sour grapes.
Yep.
Sour
Yeah.
grapes. Yeah. A bestseller in nowhere.
Yeah.
All right, then. Is this the final round? It is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mr.
Okay. Let's go to the worm-obsessed comic geezer, Nauman.
Some modern retro.
Ooh.
Flash Gordon.
Ooh.
Flash.
Oh.
He saved every one of us.
I never watched our Red Flash Gordon. Is he dressed like that normally?
Mm,
There's so many versions of Flash Gordon that who knows.
I don't think Flash Gordon's got one costume, has he? He's not like he wears
No.
different clothes, doesn't he? He's like he's still with different clothes, different.
I like the monster. He looks like a giant chameleon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not quite my cousin, but that's all right.
Mm.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe
a
a
distant
distant
cousin. Yeah, that's the
Couple
distant
times
cousin
removed.
from inbreeding.
A reptilian thing, and you can see right into his mouth, into the mouth of the monster. So
Definitely.
it's cool. It's better than that Poxy Whale he showed a little while ago, for God's sake.
Oh, Gray,
Anyway,
come on,
but,
man. Let it go. Let it go, buddy.
No, man, come on.
The past is in the past.
But seriously, come on.
You can't dwell on the past. You have
Come
to move
on.
forward.
You might get a little handicap.
Every single blinky crab that I critique
forward.
100% accurately gets nowhere. It's ridiculous.
You keep going on the volcano and the walking building.
Exactly.
Forward,
Exactly. Because, what can I say?
Man cave.
The world is a crazy place.
Man.
Stop the world. I want to get off if these kind of things get away.
Hi,
if people
Parn.
get away with these things.
All right, so what is this standard
It's
chameleon cover? again?
How dull this morning? Is that a medication?
Yes.
Hell no.
Interesting. What is it for?
Where's that
Do
comment?
I
Off the
want
screen.
to know?
Oh,
Yeah.
Gray has been nice. He must take his hell down. No. But doctor told me this week I've got very bad cholesterol, so I'm trying not to have a heart attack by getting annoyed with you lot.
It's not working well.
Oh, dear.
We'll see.
That's bad.
We'll see.
All right. Back to the chameleon. I
Yeah.
love how it looks like a chameleon. It's got a diamond-shaped
Yeah,
mouth.
just a regular chameleon. Yeah.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
I think that. The Flash Gordon character looks cool. Is he flying or using a swing?
You can't tell.
It's
I don't know, there's a vine.
Man.
Looks like he's climbing up a vine.
He's flying or using a vine or an airplane.
just-
It's hard to
Still,
tell.
that is very cool.
Yeah.
I like the lady's outfit. I'm
That's
giving
all.
down a 10. That's awesome.
Thank
Nice.
you.
I've never read any Flash Gordon comics, but I've always liked Flash Gordon. I preferred the Flash Gordon movie to the Star Wars movies, to be honest. I like that Flash Gordon movie was cool. Star Wars, it's okay. But Flash Gordon, yeah, cool.
I agree with you on that one, Gray.
Okay then. From Flash
I've been
Star
Gordon
Wars
thinking
is
to
about
great
it.
science
What do you
fiction,
think about
Roger.
it? The Jedi are pretty sinister because they take kids and decide what they're going to do in their lives.
anyway, from Flash Gordon to someone who flashes too often,
It's like a
still-
cult.
Don't flash it.
All right. As always, we have the best for last with number 56 of Vampirella.
Ah.
Oh, you've shown that
I
before,
I
mate.
think Simon's having
This is brand new.
computations.
This has never even been in a video yet.
Must have been Jambo then.
No,
Someone showed that.
no, we did not see that one.
Someone has
That
showed
was
that
brand new.
before.
Looks like Bill and Jambo
Sure.
Teaming up on her.
Yeah.
with Jambo's cutout.
That was
Well-
in Bite Week, I swear.
Well, when in Kentucky.
Yeah.
I miss Betty.
Now, for biting, if it was a biting category,
Exactly,
that would be
exactly.
fabulous.
Well,
But
in the mouth.
her skin is in the mouths of the monsters.
exactly.
They don't look like
Hairs in
Both-
his
both-
mouth.
that's really more biting than I mean.
Yeah.
When I
It's in
think
the
about
mouth
it,
of the
I would
goblin.
think biting
Exactly.
more than in the mouth.
Exactly. Both mouths are in the process of.
What are your
attempting to
intimate
bite
moments
her.
like, anyways, Roger? You
Yeah.
sick goose.
Let's not go there. This show's not long enough to go into the
No.
depravities that Roger delves into.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh.
just yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a very boring show if that would do that.
It's very scary.
I didn't know we had. I mean, if we had to show Flash, I mean, I could show some Flash.
Yeah. Let's
No,
just
no.
say Roger's worked his way through the Kama Sutra and he's writing his own addendum.
Now Nauman's getting worried. He saw that banging cover. He's like, "Oh shit! Let me show the back of this one." Too late, sir. Too late.
Don't
Yeah.
give it to
I
peer
will-
pressure, Norman. Don't give it to peer pressure.
I will say her the lady has bigger tits on your cover, Mr. Alvin.
All
But
right,
it's not
Matilda.
vampy.
What are you going to score for that 50 Shades of Roger cover?
50 Shades of Mr. Bill. I'm gonna name those two the Nosferatu twins.
I like that.
They do look like Nosferatu. Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Nosferatu twins and the crazy doctor lady behind her. She's just jealous of Emperella's boobs.
They
Yeah.
look
And I
like
can understand her. They are great.
they look like the yellow guy from Sin City.
I don't know. They remind me of Nosferatu. But anyway, hey, they have her flesh in their mouth. But
Yep.
fuck it. It's a great cover. Have you
Isn't
seen it? Vampirella being bitten by the Nosferatu twins while Dr. Lady approaches with a syringe. 10.
Oh, come on. 0 attempt to actually meet the theme. That can't get a 10. like vaguely near the mouth, of some slightly monstrous-looking humanoids. Doesn't cut it. Anyway.
Yeah, you know, Simon is having heart palpitations in Australia right now from that cover.
That yellow British.
Talking of monstrous and vaguely humanoid, it's Roger's cover again.
Yeah. You know,
Bill.
Bill,
I
as
should send
usual.
Simon a picture.
Bill, as usual, you know, just being indulgent and
what can I say?
kowtowing to the
It's
judge.
almost as worse as you, mate. It's almost as worse as bad as you.
So here we have Doctor Strange number 4.
Oh.
I thought that was Skeletor.
Yeah, that's a skull, isn't it?
Surely death isn't a monster. Death is just a
No, I
natural
don't think
facet
so.
of existence and non-existence. I wouldn't say death was a monster, Roger.
No.
I think you
Okay,
really...
well, didn't you say this was up to interpretation? Great, now you're going
Yeah,
back.
no, it's only interpretation.
You can't have it
But your
both ways,
interpretation
buddy.
is still wrong, mate. That's what I'm
Listen,
saying.
You can have peanut butter and chocolate.
No, but
okay,
you
buddy?
can't.
It's
You can't
okay.
determine.
It's
You can't.
okay, really.
The determination of a monster, like,
Notice-
it's open to debate.
You said not to go specific for 5 seconds.
No, I said don't look. Okay, rant time. Shut up, everybody. Right, I said not to go into specifics. Can we look into a mouth of a monster? It could be something in the mouth of a monster. It could be a full body in the mouth of a monster, but it's got to be a bloody monster. It can't be a tree or a whale or bloody death, which is not a monster.
Why is a monster?
Death is not a monster. Death is just
a
what's
monster.
going to
Many
come
people
out.
are in.
You've been
It
referring
really
to
is.
monster all day long.
So, notice his foot, by the way, is behind the maw of the monster of the mouth. So he's actually
death.
inside.
Of death,
the mouth
Roger.
of the monster.
Of death.
Well, monster can be also open to interpretation. You said so yourself.
No,
He
you
did.
said it could be. You said anything you're scared of could be a monster, which is absolute rot.
The death, but
of
you
the
think there'll
highest
be monster
order.
there. I mean,
Monster or no monster, Matilda, this is still a crappy cover. That doesn't change.
Yeah, that's a good point as well.
Man, talk about picking the worst Doctor Strange cover. Yeah,
Death is
I
not
don't
a
blame you,
monster.
Matilda. I'd be
We had
looking
de-
for sale
We
items
had
too
Death
right now.
Week one time, Roger. You should have shown that one then.
I don't think I was here for that one.
Good.
Matilda,
Are you done?
you okay?
We
Who
are.
cares if I'm done or not? Get your bloody scoring, woman. Come on. Chop, chop. Lickety split.
Suck a dick. You take 5 minutes just to complain.
Look, this is the whole point of the show, Matilda.
I know, but
That
make
is
up
not a
your
monster.
mind.
Death is not a
Exactly.
monster. Don't listen to what I say and then interpret it completely different to what I said. This is what you've done.
Then say it clearly. You say
I said
in
it clearly.
British, but
You
no
need to listen
English.
clearly, Matilda, and like look up definitions and read them properly once in a while.
Remember his argumentative nature when his cover comes up,
Yeah,
Matilda.
whatever.
I'll
I don't
remember
care.
it when he pulls out his last cover and it's not a traditional monster.
Yeah, that's true.
Whatever. No, all mine are monsters.
All
so
right,
don't worry
well,
about that.
Can we get back to this one? That is a fantastic
Please.
cover. That's a very
not.
cool Doctor Strange.
It's not a
It gets
fantastic
10.
cover, and it's not a monster.
It gets a 10.
Of course it does, because it's Roger. You give him 10s for every. He can show a bloody blank cover. You give it a 10. Oh, blimey!
Here are my backups, okay? Here are my backups.
Uh-oh.
It's still a monster. It's a fucking skeleton.
It's
not.
Roscoe.
Death is
Quit
not
being
a
so
monster.
mean.
He actually does
No,
fight that
Roscoe's
beast,
chunkier
by the
than
way.
the skeleton.
Death, where is thy
Oh.
thing?
Oh, look, an orgy.
Hmm.
In
I don't think
in
so,
the mouth of a
Matilda.
monster.
that's a rat.
Ah, it's those young twats.
Monsters.
Monsters Unleashed, yeah.
Yeah, we don't
No,
even like
I mean
them.
the
do we?
champions, the young twats.
Yeah, that's not the
Okay.
real
I
champion.
read a comic of these champions, and I wanted to throw it against the wall.
Yeah,
Is that
more
Ms.
like
Marvel, like-
champion.
Fucking
Is that the Ms. Marvel way back in there behind the Hulk?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Cool.
it
Like,
is
she's
more
definitely
like
in the mouth.
champion.
Definitely.
Okay, she
Matilda.
turned. Why does she look ginger though?
Maybe the
I don't know,
shading.
but that
I mean,
reminds
she's
me of
inside,
Jimmy
she's
Olsen.
inside the mouth.
Might be the chemical
No, she's
reaction
in-
of the saliva on her hair too.
Who are we talking about? Who's got red? What are you talking about? Red hair? or
And
something?
Miss not Miss Marvel. The new Marvel chick,
Captain
Kamala
Marvel.
Khan. She's behind
Miss
there.
Marvel,
I
yeah.
think she's Miss Marvel, isn't she?
But her
Yeah.
hair is red, but it's black. It's just she's in shadow. You think it would be
I bet
black.
the cover artist is a fan of Jimmy Olsen, Matilda. And that's why he did that.
His name is Jimmy Olsen.
Severely.
I mean, it's a cool looking cover.
Artist is
vicious.
Is James Olsen.
I mean,
yeah, exactly. James Olsen. That's good. Well done,
That
Rosko.
might have even been the issue I read because it also had some type of monster.
Hello, Don.
Holy shit, wait, Rosko, open it. Does it have three villains? Does it have a giant lizard inside?
Giant lizard.
Yeah, go to the end.
Oh,
Does it have a lizard?
Has this guy? You ready for this guy? Hey, get out of here!
Holy shit! It's the issue I read. Fuck me.
Is it?
Okay.
That wasn't a very good
It's the
issue.
issue I
Was it?
read all those years ago.
Is it this thing right here? Like
That was shit.
Probably means you're going to get a 6, mate. So I'll stop showing it. I was here.
she's saying, you need a breath.
Yeah.
mint. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly. Why do all the monsters come out at night?
There's that issue. It came back to haunt me.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Mouth of a monster.
All right, the inside aside, and it was shit.
Wasn't it?
Kamala
That's right.
Khan's a stupid
This is
leader.
cover Slingers.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
All right, and now to the cover. The cover looks very good, very well painted. Looks very nice. I don't get why Kamala Khan's hair looks red, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Still
it's
very
weird.
good. I will give it a 10. That's a good
Oh.
Hey!
Wow.
shit story.
Hands up before that was going to be a 10 from all the things you just said.
I couldn't even finish.
I was
the
waiting for
comic
that
until
8.
No.
I
that
thought
bad.
8 or 9 for sure. Yeah.
I was waiting for the 8. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
was expecting a 7, but okay.
Well, here's our 7.
Probably.
Yeah, here we go.
Right. This is my backup. I thought about showing that because it's a monster warthog and Hulk's in its
Nah.
mouth.
Ooh.
But anyway, this is the Doom Patrol, Jaws of Death. And basically, this artist, like, he used to be a proctologist for Bill, but like when he's working on what he knows from like his past job. He brought it into his artist.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that
Tell me
Sarlacc
what
thing. Yeah.
Jaws of
What
Death.
makes you go from the proctology to art? Is what I want to know.
Well, you know,
Well,
Gray, he
stuck
has
with
a,
one
he has
whole
a
cover.
different way of
What?
thinking than most, you know?
Let's just
Because
say
you're inspired when you see my beautiful butt.
let's
That
just
must
say
be
that
it.
his customers put him off doing that job anymore, and it was just like, but he's still carried on right with his, you know, when it comes to his artwork.
Isn't
Jackson
that a
said it right.
Star Wars ripoff there? Looks like
I'm
it is.
pretty
almost looks like
sure
mine.
when you study to be a proctologist, you know what you're getting into.
That's true.
And you
The
might
front
like
tooth
buttholes.
monster. That's
Who
what
knows?
they
Yeah,
call
Jackson's got a
Black
point.
hole
Should have gone
monster.
with a Hulk.
We'll have to ask Man Cave that next time he's on. I'm sure that's
Do
his
we
field
know
of
that's
expertise.
mouth?
Actually, that's not. He's not a proctologist. That's just his hobby, Graham.
Yeah, I was about to say that. just the you know practice. Just keep me hand in, basically. That's what he says. I'm not a proctologist. Just keep me hand in.
Yep, look. Evil said, looks just like a cave with crystals.
Exactly. That's what it is.
No, because it says on the
Yeah,
jaws
it's
of
too
death
many-
showed
there's
that
too
whole-
many
at the very
rings.
top. Let me just show this again for the slow kids at the back.
Jaws
Jaws of Death.
It does look like
Okay,
a
you-
tunnel, though.
Are the
Well-
death jaws within that crystal cave?
All right, Evil. I know you've had a responsible adult spell that sentence out for you, but Jaws of Death, mate. All right, Matilda.
They should have made it more narrow because it does look like they're falling inside a cave.
It's the
Doesn't it?
biggest monster mouth in the whole of the thing, Matilda. The biggest monster
Well,
mouth.
it's the longest one. I'll give you that.
And that's not even the cover he's
Jackson.
talking about.
Jackson, there's no point making that argument, mate. That argument has already been defeated. That argument was defeated on Roger's comic. Have you forgotten already? Have you forgotten already? That argument means nothing.
See? I told you to come back
See
and
what?
bite you in the
See,
asshole.
no, Matilda, because you've already had that argument and ignored it. So you can't suddenly change them. Would you by any chance change your mind because it's my comic? I think you probably would, Matilda.
No,
What a bloody
said it
surprise,
count.
Matilda. What a surprise. I said it didn't count. You as a judge said it did. So if you're suddenly going to change your mind because it's my cover and not Roger's, you crack on. But we all know what's going on.
Get him, Matilda. Get him. He said it doesn't count.
I'm just saying, rules for me and not for me, hey, Mr. Gray.
No, Matilda, whatever. You just go with whatever you want to go with.
He said
this
it
is a
doesn't
monster.
count, Matilda.
This is a monster. This is not Death the concept.
Okay, but I just
showing.
want to ask, if Mr. Metarog showed it, would you say it's a monster?
Oh, yeah, he wouldn't. He'd say that's
of course
death.
it would, because it's obviously a monster. It's got rows and rows of teeth and a giant maw. It's not
let's
Death
roll
the
it
concept.
retroactively.
I don't believe you.
Let's take 2 points away from Roger.
Whatever.
Because
do what you bloody want. Just get on with it, so I can get on with the rest of my life. Get away from you bums for another week. I can spend the rest of the day smashing my head into a brick wall and have a better time than I'm having on this show. So just get on with it.
Right, and you spend the rest of the night. It's like what?
Then our work here is done.
Yeah. To relax after the show, I'll be sticking pins into my scrotum just to make myself feel better.
Those are awfully tiny pins.
I think one pin will do. Okay. Well, anyway. I'm just saying. I mean, if someone else showed it, you say it's not a monster.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't, Matilda, because it's obviously a monster. Roger had a character called Death, obviously based on the concept of death. Not a bloody monster. Like when Norman showed a bloody whale. Jesus. Honestly, it's like 5 against 1 on this show every bloody week. Just give me a score so I can get on with the rest of my day.
All right.
Can you score that monster?
Cool. It does look more like they're falling into a cave than a monster.
Yeah, with
but
crystals
still
in it.
cool.
Right.
I will give it a 9.
Very fair.
Caves don't have like rows of teeth like
it's
that.
A crystal cave.
Everyone
Everyone knows that.
Yeah, then the crystals wouldn't be only in rows of teeth, would they? They wouldn't be only in rows in teeth like
You've clearly
rows,
never seen a crystal cave, Gray Man.
Notice that my skull has teeth, by the way.
Those are crystals too.
That's just death, the concept of death.
I was laughing so hard I didn't defend myself, Greg.
If you think death is a monster, I'm sorry, because that monster's going to come for all of us at some point.
Eardrums.
I've got really big dry, like a bit of a sore. Well, not sore, but it's like feels like it's dry and tickly today. More beer, less shouting.
Yeah, that was it. That's all that ranting takes it out of you, Greg.
I think you should move on to
I think you probably lost 5 pounds.
All right, we got 2 votes for Rosko.
The thing to do to entertain my jury.
1 vote for Mr. Metarog, 1 vote for Bill, 1 pity vote for Mr. Gray.
Sensible vote, I think you'll find.
Oh boy!
Another vote for Mr. Metarog.
Mastodon, it's in the mouth of a monster. Roger's comic doesn't count, mate. You got to be in the mouth of a monster, not the concept of death, which is not a monster. And you got to be in the mouth as well, not floating in front of it.
Well, he is half in the mouth. His foot's there.
Whatever.
No. All right. If no one else votes, we have a tie between Rosko and Mr. Metarog.
Show some flash.
Right? Yeah.
I'm not
all
sure.
Right, it's a tie. 1 point for Rosko.
This is the best hour and a half of entertainment of my week. Let me. By the way, I'm surprised. I'm surprised I didn't have to put any of my backups. I was like, I'm sure, somebody was going to use these. But I have this one here. Oh, little John Romita.
Wow, nice. Let
me put you on full screen. Let me put you on full screen.
No, you had such terrible ones. No one wanted to pick those, Roger.
Oh, that was it. Yeah. Well, I did get a few 10s.
Fongo.
This one I really liked.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. It's not technically in the mouth.
And this one here is so bizarre, but I didn't know if I should show it. But look in the mouth there. I don't know if that's a tongue or if he's swallowing some little beast or something.
Got a couple of arms popping out. I'm not too
Oh,
sure.
maybe. I don't know. It's bizarre as heck, though.
It's a bit hard to see on the cover.
He's coming
that's
out of some
Grey Man
kind of
eating
furnace.
crab legs.
Yeah, it's bizarre as
Yeah.
heck. But anyway, those were my 3 backups.
No one used God.
That's Mr. Gray after too many beers.
This
Never-
one,
What you got there, Roscoe?
Another
these are
butthole.
backups as well.
So
I
now it's
didn't know if that
another
would work.
butthole.
Oh, that's good.
I didn't know if that would work.
That's good.
No,
No,
wait,
that
make
doesn't
that one
work.
out.
In the mouth, I thought like in a punch in the mouth.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's
Punch in the
all,
mouth of the monster. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But those were my backups just in case.
Mm.
It's not like it did well anyway.
I only had one backup. I usually have
Welcome
like
back.
4 or 5, but I knew no one would have these.
I'm glad I didn't use this because Gray Man is not gonna call that a monster.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
The death thing again, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no. Oh, there is a mouth there. Yeah. Okay, but it doesn't say on there it's death though, so we wouldn't
Yeah, I
have
do
known.
use
So.
There you go. Matilda
What
will
about,
like this one. That's my only backup.
Has anyone got any streams or videos they want to promote before
Ooh.
Matilda comes back to the
Oh, that's
stores?
actually pretty good, Bill.
All my stuff's good, Roger.
Well, yeah, that's up to opinion, I suppose. That frog one was not impressive to me.
Nobody?
Oh, that would have been a good one there.
Ooh, that's
I
a good
have
one.
I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow as a support video for Mark Spector Comics 800 sub contest. And I will have Alex Big Blue, hopefully, and Novamad 1966 on with me.
Right.
Nice.
But you know, man, got any streams coming up or any videos you want to promote?
Me?
Yep.
Tomorrow I have a live stream with the Comic Journey. So I'm gonna have a live stream with Comic Journey tomorrow. I'm running my 500. I'm at 300, but I'm running for 500 sub and
think positive, mate.
Someone's a little ambitious.
But I'm doing all kind of a shout out all the way through when I reach 500. So
yeah, Nauman's inspired me to run my 2,000 subscription contest.
Aim high, buddy. Aim high. Dream big.
Also, Naman had a really cool video that he uploaded last night too, with a guy that's on this panel.
Yeah, I
Who
caught
could that
part of
be?
that. PU. Yeah.
Who could that be? Are you going to have young Narman on again anytime soon?
Who?
Young Narman.
Young Norman? Oh.
Yeah. Your previous incarnation, Norman.
Yeah,
very.
I do the what do you call it? Those
You look
cover
very
things,
shifty. That's all I can say.
Those videos are hard to do, man. Those videos.
He looked like a right little ne'er-do-well, that young version of you, man.
He
I've got to
probably
say,
was, yeah.
I foresee bad things for his future. That's all I can think of.
I think he
Once he
turned out
hits
okay.
rock bottom, he'll
okay.
be on a Cover Slingers episode.
Yeah,
I think.
I can see prison time in his future.
I'll be in Texas this week visiting my daughter, so I won't be back till next Friday. So no videos until then.
Right.
You gonna try and hit a
Safe
comic
trip.
book shop while you're there?
I'm gonna try. Let's see if she'll take me. Yeah, because she's the one driving around. So
Yeah. If so, then maybe film and you got future
Okay.
video then.
we'll do.
There you
go. Say she's got to take you to the shop with your disowner. Or you can take her to the edge of the village and stone her for. If you go Old Testament, you can stone her.
I don't use threats against people, Gray. You know, I try to keep it positive, you know, and supportive.
A stoning and disowning will get them every time.
Exactly. That's the way. If they don't honor their mother and father, I take them to the comic shop. That's it.
Gray Man wrote that book.
What's wrong with
All right, then. Let's go to Matilda for her scores.
Oh, I was just gonna say real quick. I'm sorry.
go on.
I
Yeah,
got
no worries.
Spine Ticks, tonight, and then just check out Geek Out with Rosko. I'm gonna be doing that cover challenge. So
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll be with Gary B on tonight too as well. So.
nice.
Which cover challenge is it?
Oh, you're doing the Sean? 10-1-1?
Yeah, with Slim. Yeah.
He's so angry.
Cover challenge is indie comics.
Okay.
Cole and Bearded.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that one.
But it's not. You can't use Image, Marvel, or DC. You have to use everyone but Image in indie world. So.
Okay.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Jody, you got any streams or hauls or anything coming up? Earth to Matilda. Earth to Matilda.
I thought you were asking Rosko.
No, not unless he's changed his name to Matilda.
I did. Tricked you. No.
I do have a video I need to edit. And I still have my shelves tour if anyone wants to see. Or I show you all my nested shelves.
Oh, was that your video? I saw you showed it on Facebook.
Didn't watch.
No, I saw it and it said she lives. And I thought, what's a she live when it's saying I am watching that? Anyway.
It's shelves.
Yeah.
I thought you were supposed to know English.
Yeah, but on the actual shelves, there's letters. It's spelled SHELEVES. So, anyway.
Matilda, we Americans gave them our language, and this is how they pay us back by butchering it. Terrible.
Okay, Matilda, let's get some scores.
No, other than that, I don't have anything planned. Except that one video. Check out my shelves video. And drop a comment then to Mr. Gray to tell him that's a word.
I thought it was Andrew's video actually when you shared it because I saw it on Facebook and I see like it had. Have you got his music on there or something like that? It says Sinedra. So you've used his music. Okay. I thought it was
my intro.
Mm.
All right. So we have a tie this week. We have one tie this week. So four places. So fourth place this week with 46 points is Rosko.
Welcome back, Rosko, you loser.
Thank you. Yes. All right. Well, it's been nice. Take care.
You ran him off.
You didn't represent NASA very well, sir.
Oh, that's what this is?
You're fired.
I thought it said nose.
It's great to see Rosko back. It's like a fixture here.
If I says looking at me disapprovingly.
Don't worry about that British bastard.
Correction, but from the vet, he's half a British bastard.
Oh, okay.
And Watson is a Scottish bastard, apparently.
All right.
What is the other half then? If half of it's British, what is the other half?
Welsh bastard, I think.
No, Watson's a full Scottish.
But what about Basio? Who's half? Is the other half an Arizonan bastard? Or maybe a Kentuckian bastard, maybe, or maybe a Virginian bastard, or
no, he's half a British, half a Scottish bastard.
Well, Scotland is part of Britain, so he's full British bastard still, basically.
So I was right
You're still a bastard. He's sad. Watson is sleeping, and he has no one to play with. All right, third place this week with 50 points is Mr. Gray.
Gray amazing. Second from last.
Getting my speech ready for my first place finish, but please let the other two go first, Matilda.
All right. Second place this week with 51 points are Mr. Bill and Mr. Dobbin.
All right.
Get the slow claps ready.
Look at Bill trying to get a kisser up there.
Slow clap for Roger, who showed a tree and the concept of death.
Yeah, you got the second.
Roger, you said you're gonna take it easy on me. You did.
Really monstery those are.
Hey.
All right, let me finish.
That was a whale of a debut.
Let me finish first. Let me finish.
Yes,
First
anyway,
place this
next week
with 55 points is Mr. Metarog. 55 points.
What a surprise! Oh, Metarog won.
Thank you, chat.
You say you take the chat.
I
don't think I've ever beaten Metarog yet on this.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Yeah, I remember once you beat me. Absolutely.
I remember at the beginning, Rosko, when you brought your own jury with you and everyone would vote for you. You won every week.
Yeah.
That for a few
Hey, that's the most watchers we've ever had.
You got to bring back that jury, Rosko.
Yeah, well, I can't afford it anymore.
Yeah. That's it. We can't put up with Grey anymore. That's it. We've watched as much as we can stomach of that British bastard.
It's Grey Man. That's what happened. They couldn't stand watching him, so they couldn't watch. As much as they loved me, they couldn't watch the show because of Grey Man.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's time to share the screen. And Roger, you need to come up with another theme for us, please.
Have we done flying saucers?
No, I don't think we have.
Okay.
I don't think we have.
Now we're
Don't forget to removing the mouth of Mr.
Ray, let me say something. Flying saucers, not spaceships.
Not UFOs.
Nope,
It's got to be saucers, yeah.
It's got to be a saucer shape.
I know. I was going to ask that if you was going to say UFOs rather than flying saucers.
No, it has to be a saucer shape. It could have an appendage or whatever, but it has to be saucer shape. If it's a cylinder or tobacco, that doesn't count.
Does the Star Trek ship count?
That's going to be tricky.
Maybe. Matilda will decide.
That's going to be very tricky. I can't think
Marcia agrees.
It sounds like
I don't
we're
think
doing
Marcia
spaceship.
approves of your theme, Mr. Metarog. He's licking his asshole.
Not spaceships, flying saucers, but Matilda was just if she likes you, she'll let you show whatever the hell you like, as always. Right. So the first spin is the win. Can you see it?
I can't believe knees are on here.
Yeah.
There it is.
And toes.
Some pervert shows that one.
Probably Darren.
First. Well, this is it. The third spin. This is the win. Oh no!
Yay!
All right, well, I won't be here next week, guys. I'll see you.
Oh, man.
UFOs. All right. We
Yay.
can do it.
I can think of one flying saucer cover that I've got.
Well,
There might
This
be
ought to
more.
be interesting.
Now,
Great Grays. Matilda.
it doesn't necessarily have to be a
Like Ray,
spaceship to be a flying saucer, right? It could
Can
be
a
a
frisbee
plate.
count?
It could be a plate.
Yes,
Oh,
so I got Lois Lane throwing a saucer at Superman when she's angry at some point, possibly.
Yep.
Were you saying
As long
so?
as
Were you saying
As long as it's in
Norman?
motion and it's cylindrical.
I say thanks for the invite and thanks for all the awesome Gray, Matilda. Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming, Mr.
No worries,
Norman.
mate. No, you're now an honorary member
Sorry
of
you got stuck
the
with
Legion
Bill.
of Substitute Slingers. So you've joined the Legion. Roger will send you your flight ring. He should be sending you a flight ring anyway.
Next to you, Metarog. You take it easy on me, then.
We have
Listen, Matilda's the judge. I just showed the cover.
No, you brought all the crowds in, and I mean, come on,
He does.
fucking covers,
Get
man.
used to it. Get used to it, Naman. Get used to it, man.
Listen, I can't help it if they love me. I'm sorry.
We got to end the show. Oh, jeez. No.
It's right. The jury votes for him a lot.
Cheers for coming, everybody. Next week, then, flying saucers. I'm not sure who's going to be here, but we shall see. Cheerio.
I'll be back if you want me on.
You'll win.
Maybe.
We want you back.
Maybe. Matilda wants you back so she
yes.
can give away all them cheap 10